I was too shy, silently harbored feelings for her. The childhood sweetheart. For many years. Yet always dared not speak. Finally, after one drunken loss of control, I mustered all courage to confess to her, but she publicly tore my shirt and said I was overvaluing myself. I tried hard to restrain my emotions, neither crying nor making a fuss, just turned and walked away. I had not gone a few steps when the childhood sweetheart behind spoke again. I hope you never appear before me again. I obeyed. Right after the college entrance exam ended, I left that city. Until 4 years later, at a gathering meal, my roommate brought his girlfriend along. I sat closest to the door, slightly turned my head and saw the woman behind Truong Vu. With just one glance, I quickly averted my eyes from that woman. Actually, after I withdrew my gaze, I could still feel Truong Vu leading that woman, approaching the dining table, my toes hidden in shoes, involuntarily curled up, along with Truong Vu's footsteps steadily nearing. That unhurried voice also came through. I introduced to everyone. She is my friend Liu Nuyen, clearly already knowing who had arrived. But upon hearing those 3 words, my body still uncontrollably trembled lightly. Yes. The friend in Truong Vu's mouth was precisely Liu Nuyen who took my first time, 4 years ago. Even more the person I never wanted to meet again in my life. Liu Nuyen 4 years ago was still a high school student. No matter where she went, she was a dazzling scenery all the way. Now, 4 years have passed. Age has settled on her into profound depth, her aura strong enough to intimidate the entire table. Thus, after Truong Vu introduced her, the private room instantly fell into silence. After a while, someone bold enough mustered courage, timidly opened mouth to greet. Li Yunuyen still spoke little, facing everyone's greetings, only nodded lightly as acknowledgement. Every movement of hers was elegant, noble yet exuding distance and politeness. In the end did not inquire about Liu Nuyen, nor lifted head to look at her once. Perhaps Liu Nuyen was too perfect. The whole room was deeply captivated by her. No one noticed my abnormality. I maintained a straight sitting posture, silently there. However, inside far from calm as the surface. This sudden reunion caught me unprepared. I feared losing composure, tried hard to restrain myself, not to think back on those events 4 years ago. But those old matters, still, uncontrollably surfaced bit by bit in my mind. My body also began to tremble involuntarily. I clenched my fists tightly, nails deeply embedding into palms. Just when I wondered if I would continue like this, pierce through my palm or not, Liu Nuyen spoke, though she did not name, but everyone in the room understood. Her words were to Truong Vu, change seats. Change seats. This meant finally I could borrow the chance to leave. Hearing Liu Nuyen's words, Truong Vu obediently nodded. Got it. Liu Nuyen said no more. Raised hand signaling waiter to settle bill. Waited for waiter to fetch the receipt. Only then spoke asking again how za Ngoc Din. How za, in Ngoc Din, is the most upscale famous place in the world. More luxurious than Aingu Hoandai where we were tonight. People at the table excited eyes shining. Truong Vu cleverly concealed his emotions. Alright. Then Liu Nuyen said no more. Truong Vu perhaps very much wanted to talk more with Liu Nuyen, thought a moment then found a topic. Miss Liu, do you know, our Kothun sings especially well. Suddenly mentioned by Truong Vu. My body involuntarily stiffened. My gaze unconsciously flew toward where Liu Nuyen sat, only saw Liu Nuyen hand over the signed receipt to the waiter. Expression cold leaning back in chair, on her face calm as still water. As if Kothun in Truong Vu's mouth was merely random. 2 words pieced together. Those events 4 years ago, to me are engraved in bone and heart. Unforgettable for life. But to her, perhaps just a trivial, negligible mistake. 4 years have passed. Perhaps she has forgotten those old dreams long ago. Truong Vu, seeing Liu Nuyen had no intention to respond, turned head, looked at me, spoke. Kothun, a few days ago you just learned a new song, right? Later, at Hao Za, in Ngoc Din you must sing for everyone. Truong Vu's suggestion was not a harsh demand. In the past, I naturally would not refuse. But tonight there was an added Liu Nuyen. I turned to look at Truong Vu, because of Liu Nuyen's presence. My voice when speaking was slightly soft. I am not feeling well. Want to return to school, rest not going anymore. Truong Vu's words to persuade had not finished. Liu Nuyen sitting beside stood up. directly ignored my dialogue with Truong Vu, left the words "let's go," then stepped out of the private room first. Everyone in the room wanted to go. Admire the elegance of Hao Sha Ngok Din. Everyone simply politely persuaded me 2 sentences. Seeing I truly had no intention to go, also unanimously dispersed. I also stood up, grabbed bag left Ngu Hoan Dai. Back to school I did not hurry to dorm, but directly went to the stadium. At the stadium a crowd was playing soccer, occasionally emitting cheers. I circled around the crowd, went straight to the far end, found a spot without people, relatively quiet, plopped down on the ground. I was severely dazed. Even myself did not know after sitting down, at first what I was thinking in my head. Waited until I regained senses. In my ears rang Truong Vu's words from tonight. I introduced to everyone. She is my friend Liu Nuyen. I unconsciously pinched my palm. The pain transmitted made me believe tonight was not a dream of mine, but truly separated by 4 years. I met Liu Nuyen again. A kind of indescribable stinging pain immediately flooded my entire body. Those events 4 years ago, scene by scene, flashed before my eyes. Someone said time is medicine to heal wounds. 4 years have passed, I thought. Those pasts, in long time, had become faint, but when Liu Nuyen vividly, truly appeared before me, only then I understood those wounds always buried deep in heart. I expended great effort, finally adjusted emotions well. Originally wanted alone at stadium, quiet a bit more. Who knew sky a thunderclap sounded. Sparse raindrops began to fall. Late October night in Kin Tan, often suddenly a downpour. I hurriedly stood up, ran toward dorm. Nearly at dorm entrance I saw Truong Vu, just about to open mouth call. Next second saw that familiar figure. Nuyen. She held umbrella escorting Truong Vu back to dorm. I completely disregarded the rain growing heavier, abruptly stopped, then looked around, retreated, hid behind street lamp pole. Truong Vu not in hurry to enter dorm building, but turned, faced Liu Nuyen, spoke. Due to distance far plus noisy rain, I basically could not hear clearly what they said, but could see they talked quite happily. Smile on Truong Vu's face increasingly radiant. Clothes on my body already soaked by rain. Cold wind attacked, chilling me to shiver. Just when I was about to unable to endure, Truong Vu finally stepped up the stairs before dorm. Waited until Truong Vu's figure disappeared at dorm entrance. Liu Nuyen, holding umbrella, stood a moment, only then turned posture, preparing to leave. Before dorm, only this one path, though tonight Liu Nuyen behaved as if not remembering who I was. But I still did not want to meet her. Moreover, at this time I was drenched by rain, disheveled, so the moment Liu Nuyen turned, I unconsciously pressed face tightly against street lamp pole. Initially, Liu Nuyen was quite far. I still dared sneak peeks at her twice, probe where she had gone. As she got closer to me, I feared being discovered by her. Held breath, whole body dared not move. Rain sound quite loud. I basically could not hear Liu Nuyen's footsteps. Only could, in heart, roughly estimate time. About 4 or 5 minutes passed. I was sure this time enough for Liu Nuyen to go far. Only then secretly breathed relief. Hurriedly left the cold pool. Ran toward dorm entrance. But I had just run 2 steps. Whole body suddenly froze in place. I stared at Liu Nuyen about 2 meters ahead. Mind blank. Wasn't she gone already? Several minutes passed. Why was she still here? I as if seeing a ghost. Eyes wide open, extremely. Liu Nuyen perhaps noticed someone staring at her. Slightly tilted head looked toward me. The moment gazes intersected, I instinctively lowered eyelids, avoided her eyes. My peripheral vision clearly brushed into Liu Nuyen, in hand holding a phone, screen lit, in call state. Turned out the reason she was still here was because a call came in. Guess in my head not yet confirmed. Liu Nuyen's call voice already transmitted. What's the matter? Wait until I return, call you back, explain in detail. Then Liu Nuyen's fingertips lightly touched phone screen, hung up. Next, my peripheral vision again saw Liu Nuyen lift foot, regardless whether she truly forgot me, or fundamentally did not want to talk to me. Since she had no intention to greet me, I also no need to thick-faced go talk to her. I stood in place 3 seconds. Also lifted foot, walked toward dorm. She and I, like 2 unrelated strangers, each walked their own path in the rain. Clothes on my body continuously dripping water. Liu Nuyen, holding umbrella, walked steady and elegant, except pant cuffs slightly wet. Other places dry and neat. Such stark contrast made me lower head more. Steps also quickened, though I tried hard to maintain calm composure outside. But when I and Liu Nuyen passed shoulders, steps still became chaotic. Plus I wanted to quickly leave Li Nuyen far. In the moment, passing shoulders, steps somehow hurried a bit more, not noticing puddle underfoot. Foot slipped. Whole body fell to ground, along with pain transmitted. My first reaction was look back behind. Just as I guessed, Liu Nuyen holding umbrella passing heard the sound, stopped, tilted head, looked back. She and my gaze met. My heart tightened, hands unconsciously clenched into fists. This seemed tonight with her. First reunion eye contact, her gaze cold as ice, as if we had never known each other. I because embarrassed, not yet withdrawn gaze. Not knowing why Liu Nuyen also not yet withdrawn gaze. Two people thus separated by thick rain threads stared. Just then a gust of wind blew, froze me, whole body shivered. This scene just happened to be caught by Liu Nuyen. She lightly furrowed brows, as if my action pulled back her thoughts. Staring into my eyes again looked less than 2 seconds. Then clouds, light wind, gentle withdrew gaze, lost her attention. My whole body relaxed considerably. I supported ground, just about to stand up. Liu Nuyen suddenly looked at me again. My standing motion immediately froze. Seeing Liu Nuyen had no intention to withdraw gaze, I lightning quick glanced at her, discovered she was staring at my arm. I unconsciously lowered head, looked down. Only then discovered arm from earlier fall scratched. Blood threads continuously flowing out, but very quickly washed away by rain. I did not know why Liu Nuyen stared at my wound. Only felt being stared by her like this somewhat unnatural. Then pulled arm back. Then secretly raised eyelids. Glanced toward Liu Nuyen. She had withdrawn gaze. Slightly lowered eyelids. Expression cold, holding umbrella, standing in rain. Not knowing, thinking what. I did not spend much time on Liu Nuyen. Endured pain from arm transmitted. Stood up from ground. Knees also injured, though not serious. But under rainwash painfully intense. I for a moment could not endure. Emitted a light pain cry. Her gaze on my body stopped total less than 1 second. Then withdrew, let alone change expression. Even eyelids not once moved. As if I and rain fundamentally did not exist. Thus indifferently turned. Holding umbrella walked, not fast, not slow, left. Liu Nuyen's figure disappeared in heavy rain. Long after that, I only lightly blinked, regained senses. Steps somewhat lost, walked toward dorm entrance. Back to dorm. 3 roommates all already washed. Climmed beds, each busy. Li Hao soaking feet. Vung Kiat playing Kim Kang Kang. Truong Vu turned on phone speaker, not knowing calling whom. First to see me enter was Li Hao. He first surprised. Then from bed sat up. A thun. Why are you soaked and dirty like this? It's fine, my mouth curved. Gave Li Hao a smile. Took towel and changed clothes, went toward bathroom. And arm, how also injured. Li Hao got off bed, chased beside me. At the same time, Truong Vu's phone got answered. Inside transmitted Liu Nuyen's voice. What's up? Originally wanted to turn head, I heard Liu Nuyen's voice. Lips slightly pursed. Not calling out, just quickened steps into bathroom. When closing door, I vaguely heard in Truong Vu's phone, transmitted Liu Nuyen's voice. Our dorm, everyone is here. I finished shower out. Truong Vu already hung up. Several roommates, each hand holding a milk tea, chattering nonstop. First to speak to me was Li Hao. You all right? I shook head, nothing. Just not paying attention. Carelessly fell. Then good. Li Hao said, finished, pointed at my desk, said a thun. Your milk tea there. Vung Keat continued. Was Truong Vu's girlfriend just sent over. Turned out before I entered bathroom. Heard Liu Nuyen ask Truong Vu that sentence. Was this meaning? Truong Vu treated whole dorm to milk tea. I said to Truong Vu thank you. To not attract everyone's attention. I hugged milk tea, climbed bed. Then placed beside pillow, not drinking. The 3 just drank milk tea, continued chatting. Topic entirely revolved around Truong Vu's new girlfriend unfolded. Truong Vu, your girlfriend really good. Yes, tonight at Haozan Gok Din, wanted buy milk tea. Haozan Gok Din, no have. Result, she sent us back dorm, finished. Turned immediately, ran to buy for you. More why important she not drink alcohol. And that night many people urged her drink. She all not drink. Also said drinking alcohol easy cause trouble. Girl with such self-control, simply too good. Next several people whispered something. I not a word listened in head entirely. Those words drinking alcohol easy cause trouble, thinking to the end. In my ears rang Liu Nian 4 years ago. Looking down from above at me, said that sentence. If not that night I drank alcohol, you think I would touch? As if something powerful, stabbed deep into my heart. Pain to my face immediately became pale. The following several days, I all not met Liu Nian again. Even hearing Liu Nu Yen's name again, also was a week later. That still was a weekend. Li Hao and Veng Kiat out to internet. In dorm, only me and Truong Vu, 2 people. Truong Vu blow-drying hair. Suddenly, as if thought of something, turned head looked at me, curled on bed reading a thun. I remember you said you high school in Tothan studied, and was Nut Trung school. Nu Yen also in Tothan Nut Trung studied. You and Nu Yen that year knew each other not. Dorm door not closed. For politeness, Liu Nu Yen not push door straight in. She raised hand just preparing knock door. Then heard Truong Vu's voice inside. Liu Nu Yen's knocking motion suddenly stopped. After several seconds she only heard me speak. My voice very light. Tone steady, no ripple. Not know. Truong Vu's voice opened full regret. Thought you and Nu Yen would know. I very want know her high school how. I not pay attention to her much. Is that so? Truong Vu perhaps saw from me not ask get. About Liu Nu Yen. Then closed mouth. Truong Vu finished blow-drying hair. Before standing up suddenly again thought something. Spoke right. A Thun Nguyen several days ago called me. Said tonight she has friend in Tu Nguyen. Organize outdoor party. Will invite many famous people in photography visual circle. She said we all study acting. Can together go network. Perhaps beneficial for future. You go not. I wished entire life no more interaction with Liu Nu Yen. How could actively go attend party with her. Tonight I still have other matter important much. If not important, you skip go with me. We rarely have chance. Network people in industry. Chance rare like this miss really pity. Thank you Truong Vu. Your kindness I accept. But I really the latter words I not yet finished. Dorm door. Then transmitted a rhythmic knocking. Truong Vu closer to door hurriedly stood up, pulled door open, saw Liu Nu Yen standing at door. He first surprised, then face hung full smile. Nu Yen, why you come pick me? Lo Nu Yen said nothing. Expression indifferent leaned on door not enter dorm. I heard Truong Vu's words. New arriver was Liu Nu Yen. My eyes not leave stared at book, pretended engrossed in reading, fundamentally not notice someone came. Truong Vu feared Liu Nu Yen wait impatient, very quick packed up. Nu Yen we go. Liu Nu Yen still not speak, only lightly nodded. When she prepared, turn leave, her peripheral vision toward me sitting glanced, her gaze not yet fall on me. Then before by trash can on my desk, attracted attention, though I used other trash intentionally cover, but she still clearly saw inside milk teacup, straw perfect intact, clearly not a sip drunk. Then directly thrown into trash can. Truong Vu walked 2 steps toward door then stopped, turned head looked at me, said A Thun. You really not go with me. Truong Vu's words not yet finished, from standing at dorm door. Always silent not speak Liu Nu Yen. Suddenly, voice slightly cold emerged. Tonight party not anyone can go. Don't randomly call people. Random people. My fingertips holding book slightly stiffened. In heart again secretly glad at this moment, I looking at book. Otherwise when Truong Vu spoke for politeness, look at him. Really not know hear this sentence how react. Liu Nu Yen said finished not a bit pause, turned then strode away. Truong Vu, one face confused, stood in place. Looked at Liu Nu Yen's back, again looked at me. Wanted say but stop. Liu Nu Yen walked far a section, noticed Truong Vu not keep up. Again spoke 2 words go then. Truong Vu clearly felt impatience in her voice. He pursed lips. I softly said a sentence a thun. Sorry. Then hurriedly stepped out dorm. Closed door chased Liu Nu Yen's figure. In dorm, only me one person. I refused Truong Vu not excuse. Tonight truly have matter. Also, not urgent matter. Was dad business trip Hong Kong returned Kin Thon. Mom called. Said tonight return home, eat dinner. School from my home not far much. Originally, I wanted finish reading book in hand then return home. Liu Nu Yen suddenly appeared. Made me immediately lost interest, reading. Simply threw book left dorm early. Back home still not yet 5 o'clock. Parents perhaps out strolling. Home no people. I straight into bedroom. Lay on bed not long, then fell asleep. I also not clear slept how long. Dazed midst heard someone talking. Only from dream woke. Outside window sky already dark. Window not closed night. Wind slowly blew in. Broad waves osmanthus fragrance downstairs. Outside bedroom, vaguely transmitted TV sound. Must be parents returned. I climbed down bed. First to bathroom wash face. Then pulled door, stepped out bedroom. Living room occasionally transmitted dad's voice. I thought dad calling, not hesitate straight downstairs. Until went to first floor. Only heard another strange voice. Because that voice volume low. I a moment not distinguish who. Turned out home had guessed. I unconsciously looked toward living room sofa, facing me. European style. On sofa sat a girl, she looking at dad. I only could see her back, but even so, I still one eye recognized her. Liu Yen. My steps slightly paused. Liu Yen not go attend. Outdoor party with Truong Vu. How appear at my home. I not yet from surprise recover. Dad already discovered me. A thun. You see who came. Along with dad's voice. Liu Yen turned head. Two people's gaze not prepared, intersected. My fingertips could not help slightly curled. Next second I tried hard restrain myself. With most natural posture shifted gaze to dad. Dad thought. I because Liu Yen's appearance felt curious. Then spoke explain as your mom. Several days ago coincidentally met Yen. Knew she also in Kin Thon. That year you at maternal grandma To Than studied. Rarely troubled Miss Liu. Today just dad returned. Naturally must invite Yen home sit play. I knew. Miss Liu in dad's mouth was Liu Yen's mom. She with my mom deep friendship. That year I in To Than studied. Because grandma old. My parent-teacher meetings. All by Liu Yen's mom substitute attend. Later I high school graduated. Because Liu Yen hurriedly returned Kin Thon. Later grandma passed away. Their family not returned To Than anymore. Contact with Liu family. Also only holiday greetings. Dad said a whole bunch. Saw me standing dazed, not greet Liu Yen. Could not help slightly reproach, said a thun. That year in To Than, you often ran to their home. And if dad not remember wrong, you and Yen still classmates. How even greeting not say. I feared being dad. Discover connection between me and Liu Yen. Though in heart, 10,000 unwilling. After dad finished. Still tried hard keep calm. Politely to Liu Yen said hello. Long time no see. Liu Yen not ignore me. Her voice polite and reasonable. With characteristic ease. Long time no see. As if fearing talk much with me. Greeted finished. She immediately turned head talked with dad about previous topic. Being ignored I lowered eyelids. Not linger much in living room. Turned into kitchen. Help mom wash vegetables. I suddenly remembered greeting with Liu Yen just now. Seemed was first interaction after parting 4 years ago. Dinner. Mom arranged me and Liu Yen sit next each other. Two people sat very close. Breath on Liu Yen continuously. Drifted into my nose. Made me feel even more pressure. Hand. Holding chopsticks all displayed unease. Several times picking vegetables all failed. Fortunately, parents' attention. All focused on Liu Yen. Continuously found topics talk with her, not discover my abnormality. One meal nearly exhausted all my strength. After meal I not a second wanted stay. Directly lied to mom that classmate had matter need help. Hurriedly escaped home. To community gate I just prepared hail taxi. Only then discovered myself out hurried. Jacket and wallet all not brought. I originally because Liu Yen only escaped home. Though not want return. But thought in school dorm still spare bank card. Simply stood roadside held phone called ride. Focused looked at phone screen. Never noticed a black Audi stopped beside. Window lowered. Person in car looked toward me. Several days ago suddenly temperature drop. Night strong wind. I not bring jacket froze whole body shivered. Person in car saw me shiver. Beautiful brows slowly furrowed. I saw long no one accept order. Just wanted increase fare. Phone suddenly had incoming call. Was mom calling. I not hesitate. Answered a thun. Your friend there what happened? Not serious right. Not serious. A cold wind blew. I could not help sneezed hard. Woman in car brows, furrowed tighter. Gaze unblinking stared at me. Herself hesitated something. Then good mom still thought big matter. Mom's voice clearly relaxed. Then style shifted thun. You think New Yen how? I almost not think blurted. I and her cannot. Girl preparing get off Audi. Fingertips lightly trembled. Motion suddenly stopped. Why cannot? Graduated famous school. Family not bad. Appearance outstanding. And mom with Miss Liu known many years. No clearly roots if you with her together. Mom and dad most reassured. Why not consider? Moreover, that year, mom and Miss Liu both pregnant. Also said, if we born one boy, one girl, as long as you want, then marry. Tomorrow mom call Miss Liu, she surely very agree also very happy. 4 years ago myself already humiliated by her 100 ways. Now, how can still shameless stick? Because anxious. My voice much higher. Even tone became hard and firm. Mom. I say to mom again once more, I and her cannot as cannot. Consider anyone also not consider Liu New Yen. Along with my words fell. In my ears transmitted a car door. Slammed shut. I conditioned reflex looked toward sound. Was not know when. Stopped beside me. A black Audi emitted. I feared mom. Really call Liu New Yen's mom. Into phone. Continued. Emphasize. One side curious, leaned close, lowered window. Looked into Audi mom. I am serious. I with whom together. All not want, and her together. My gaze just contacted sitting in driver, seat figure. Even male, female not yet distinguish. Car suddenly accelerator pressed. One strong gas sped out. Brought a gust, howling wind. Startled me retreated continuously 2 steps. Audi speed very fast. I even license plate not see clear. Car disappeared in my vision. Not know if my illusion. I always felt this Audi. Gave me feeling slightly familiar. Mom in phone said a while. Saw I no response then raised voice. A thun I hurriedly pulled thoughts back and mom. Continued talk a bit more. Only then hung phone. Got on ride. Through window looked at brilliant. Night scene continuously retreating. I suddenly startled realized. That Audi gave me feeling. And night 4 years ago. I confessed to Liu New Yen. She suddenly threw me into alley. Erupted that momentum slightly, similar. A car with headlights on approached. Dazzling light. Just past windshield Audi. Illuminated Liu New Yen's face. On her face, not much emotion. Silently leaned back in car. Looked straight ahead street gaze very faint. As thinking something again, as not thinking. After not know how long. In car rang phone bell. She pulled phone scanned screen. Saw 2 words Truong Vu. Bottom of eyes flashed helplessness. Phone rang nonstop. Furrowed brows. Finally still answered. Truong Vu you all not yet back. In dorm pitch black. I turned on light directly into bathroom. Showered finished. Looked time. Just not yet 9 o'clock. Took book afternoon not finished reading. Climbed bed continued flip. When I reading engrossed. Dorm landline rang. Now people each a mobile phone. Landline almost decoration. If I not remember wrong. Landline already half year, no one used. Really rare. I just thought just put book down, climbed down bed. I just reading book. Stuffed in mouth a sesame candy. To the point when I answered phone. Mouth chewing could not emit sound. Other end phone waited a while. Saw no one speak actively spoke. Very simple one sound. My chewing motion abruptly stopped. Fingertips holding receiver slightly numb. This voice even if she turned to ashes I recognize. Just why Liu New Yen called dorm landline. Other end phone Liu New Yen still no response. Again called one sound. I regained senses. Liu New Yen calling 80% for Truong Vu. Or Truong Vu phone dead battery she contact not get. So called dorm. I slightly pursed mouth corners. Calmly spoke ask. May I ask you looking for Truong Vu right? Other end phone fell silent. Perhaps heard was me answering. So not want talk. I waited about 1 minute. Simply again spoke Truong Vu. He now not here. Wait he back. I will tell him contact you. If no other matter. I hang up. These 2 words I not yet said. Phone already by Liu Nguyen hung. Responded me was a buzz. Until I about to sleep. Truong Vu. Li Hao and Vung Ki at several only back dorm. Woken me. Drowsily from bed sat up. Voice slightly lazy. Truong Vu. Your phone tonight dead battery. Know why tonight I words to mouth. About to mouth Liu Nguyen. Stiffly swallowed down. Changed to. Your girlfriend called our dorm landline. Looking for you. Nhi Vu asked again. I hummed one sound. Heard two people dialogue. Li Hao. Conveniently pressed dorm landline. Checked call history. Turned out tonight 10 o'clock. That time she not with us. Truong Vu's blow-drying hair motion froze. Liu Nuyen originally appointed with him together. Attend outdoor party. But just arrived party location. She dropped me, Li Hao and Vung Kiet. Even car not get off. Said have other matter left. Tonight I called her. Ask what time arrive. She said, wait a bit. Result waited until 10 o'clock she only appeared. I said much to her. She all no response. I naturally in heart slightly unhappy. Finally, simply also silent down. Result she then actively said, ask me dorm phone number what? She has my mobile number. Need dorm number for what? I curious but feared bother her. Not dare ask much. Obediently told her. Who knew? She immediately turned, called our dorm landline. I sat beside her. She surely not looking for me. Dorm only 4 people, 3 people all at party. Only me one person not. Truong Vu's hand blow drying hair. Could not help increase force. But voice and mouth as usual. Tonight, Nu Yen asked our dorm phone. I held her phone saved play. Intentionally, called our dorm phone. Saved under home landline. She called home. Result called. Wrong. Turned out so. Li Hao and Vung Kiet withdrew their questions, each went to wash. Clear-headed I lay back on bed. Continued closing eyes. Truong Vu stood in place quite long. Then turned head toward me, lying on bed. Glanced over. He stared at me already asleep. Eyes not leaving stared quite long. Only then prepared to climb bed sleep. The next day was Monday. Just like the previous week. Until the weekend. Liu Yen did not appear in my world. I have a high school friend named An Win. University studying in Kin Thon. Because once in same city, 2 people always kept contact. She with Li Hao had some interest. So every once in a while. Liked to invite us out to eat. Noon I received phone call on Yuan. Originally thought she as before came to invite eat. Who knew this time she again played big. Invited whole dorm us to hot spring bath. Hot spring resort in northern suburbs. We a group people departed Saturday afternoon. Arrived resort completed check-in procedures. Almost dinner time. Several people first returned to own rooms put things. Agreed after 20 minutes at resort restaurant. Manu Don Den. Meet. Always thought. Dinner only us. Several dorm people and An Ween. Waited until I arrived Manu Dundan. Saw indifferent posture leaning on a cup. Slightly tilted head listening. An Ween talk Liu Yen. I suddenly somewhat regretted. Myself agreed to own Yuan's invitation. Compared to my regret. Vung Kiet opened mouth full of surprise. Sister Liu. An Ween was preparing to introduce Li Yu Nu Yen to these boys. Suddenly stunned. You know each other? Of course, no. Sister Liu Vung Kiet not thinking just opened mouth. Just his words not yet finished. Truong Vu standing beside. Suddenly, pulled Vung Kiet's arm. One side shook head. One side lightning quick continued. Supplemented Sister Liu as my friend, so we all know. Vung Kiet though puzzled, but not speak. Truong Vu carefully looked at Liu Nu Yen. Discovered her expression no big change. Only then breathed relief. Continued opened mouth really coincidence. Turns out everyone knows each other. Yes, really coincidence. An Wyen followed exclaimed one sentence. Then saw people arrived enough. Immediately called waiter get menu. Not yet ordered dishes. But handed menu to before Liu Nu Yen. Sister Liu you order. Liu Nu Yen also not polite. One hand flipped menu. One sentence also not say. Only used long beautiful fingers. On it occasionally pointed. 1. An Ween. Same department with Sister Liu talked much. Though no one asked, she still told. Before and after Liu Nu Yen sitting here. Many years. Sister Liu. No change. Still attracted attention. Just now in lobby. I one eye saw Sister Liu. Truong Vu heard this sentence. Face immediately became ugly. Yesterday he again called Liu Nu Yen. Invited her weekend eat. She said, see. If no time, no problem. Our dorm Saturday just also had appointment. To be able to talk more with her. Also said person inviting us is An Wien. Not expecting, meaning is. Tonight high school friend said go hot spring bath. She at that time on phone no reaction. Today I again at hot spring resort. And An Ween met without appointment. Thinking Truong Vu could not help look at me. Gaze slightly cold. An Ween spoke well. One meal 80% words all from her mouth, topics in her mouth, majority. All revolved around glorious achievements, high school of Liu New Yen. Talking. Nguyen suddenly remembered herself and Liu Nguyen. One meal about to finish. Contact information still not left. Thus, Liu Nguyen almost not speak throughout suddenly opened mouth. Sister Liu, whole evening, I almost forgot. I still not saved your contact. Do you have WeChat? We add friends. At that time I will send phone number to you. Liu Nguyen took out phone. Lightly touched screen 2 times. Brought before Nguyen. Nguyen hurriedly raised phone, scanned code. Just about to return phone to Liu Nguyen. Voon Kiat abruptly opened mouth. Senior sister Liu, can I add your WeChat? Nguyen instinctively looked toward Liu Nguyen, saw her lightly nod. Only then handed phone in palm to Voon Kiat. Voon Kiat excited stood up, quickly scanned Liu Nguyen's WeChat. Li Hao saw this. Also followed add Liu Nguyen's WeChat. Truong Vu though already had her phone number, but not yet add WeChat. At this time also took phone, scanned one. Only I silently lowered head, quietly drank tea. Nguyen saw everyone scanned Liu Nguyen's WeChat. Only I not moved. Casually asked one sentence. Thun. Add senior sister Lia's WeChat, save contact. My tea drinking motion paused. Lowered eyelids. Stared at dark red tea in cup a while. Only then slowly raised head. Expression. Natural. Lied my phone for God bring. In hotel room. Nguyen. Personality. Easygoing. Heard me say this. Also not think much. Already returned phone to Liu Nguyen. Then again changed to a topic making her curious. Right. Why you all call sister Liu senior sister? If I not remember wrong, seems Liu senior sister not student your school. I saw this matter not related to me. Again once more lowered eyelids. My eye corner. Unintentionally brushed Liu Nguyen's chin. Not know, if illusion. Her chin tense stiff. A strand indescribable cold intent from there emitted. Liu senior sister. Precisely student our school. Li Hao mouth stuffed full food replied. Voon Kiat nodded echo beside. Voice light opened mouth. Supplemented complete Li Hao's words. Liu senior sister studies directing. We study acting, not same school, different major. I just about to continue drink tea, heard Truong Vu's words. Again once more stopped raising cup motion. Liu Nguyen back in high school. Was famous top student, hold To Thon. Used national top scorer name. Admitted to EES University called number 1 Academy. Until now, she still is legend of To Thon. But ultimately when she changed major, after entering number 1 Academy again switched to study directing. Sister Liu not wrong right. Nguyen as heard shocking news. Carelessly, knocked over porcelain bowl beside. Even voice also lightly trembled. You gave up dazzling halo of number 1 Academy. Future bright not go. Family business also not take over. Again ran to study directing. Compared to Nguyen's excitement. Liu Nguyen still clouds light wind, gentle appearance. Leisurely raised teacup close to lips. As if person everyone talking not her. Sister Liu, you crazy. Ultimately, you think how? Liu Nguyen slowly put teacup back table, held teapot self poured more for herself. Sister Liu, you why must do this? Why must do this? These 3 words from Nguyen's mouth uttered when Liu Nguyen originally always leisurely. Brows lightly trembled. Next whole person stared at teacup before. Suddenly silent. On her face clearly not reveal any emotion, but again gave people feeling heavy sorrow. From her body slowly spread, seeped out. Liu Nguyen unexpectedly also had sorrowful moments. Although I tried my best, make myself treat Liu Nguyen as not exist, but when this feeling touched bottom heart, I still could not help curious and strange. Lightly raised eyelids, glanced toward Liu Nguyen 2 times. Liu Nguyen noticed my gaze. Gaze shifted to me, but right second gazes intersected. She as saw extremely disliked thing expression, became even deeper and ice cold. Next second she abruptly stood up. 1 foot kicked away chair behind. Not say 1 word directly arrogantly left. Everyone present no one also not notice. Gaze intersection between Liu Nguyen and me. By her angry action made confused. Not understand anything atmosphere, immediately awkward. Everyone looked at each other. Each person silent very long. Nguyen was first to react. Broke this short silence. Dazed doing what? Quick eat food. Following On Wien's words, everyone successively raised chopsticks. Though, in room full people, all curious ultimately were in conversation just now, touched Liu Nuyen, but all tacit not continue this topic. Just now when Li Yunyen still here, to make myself appear natural. I one cup after one cup drank tea, result ate half meal, then began run toilet continuously. Third time I from toilet came out, phone in pocket rang, was mom calling. I first went to sink washed clean hands. Just answered phone just walked out. Corridor from toilet leading to Manu Dundin. Extremely quiet. Besides my footsteps sound. Only my light voice talking with mom. Phone only talked less than 1 minute already hung. I casually stuffed phone into pocket. Again walked forward 2 steps. Only then belatedly discovered. Ahead, not far beside trash can stood a person. I instinctively raised head look. Close then was Liu Nuyen. She posture leisurely leaned against wall. Fingers clamped a cigarette. Smoke hazy floating. Cigarette only left a little. Surely, she had stood in this corridor quite long. My toes unconsciously curled. Looked straight ahead. Treated as Liu Nuyen not exist. Calmly continued walking forward. When about to pass her, her hand clamping cigarette suddenly grabbed my wrist. I as electrocuted. Violently trembled. Almost without hesitation. Next second used strength struggled free from her control. Liu Nuyen as if already predicted I would do this. Moment I used strength. Her fingers also increased force. Grabbed my wrist tighter. I furrowed brows struggled few more. Still not escape. Only could give up. Directly raised head looked at Liu Nuyen. Voice opened mouth. Even myself felt surprised calm. What do you want? Liu Nuyen. Stared at my pocket where phone was. As not hearing. No any reaction. My brows furrowed tighter. Stalemate about 1 minute. Finally still, I could not endure again used strength. Still not escape Liu Nuyen's palm. Again used calm voice as just now said. Please let me go. Words behind I not yet finished. Liu Nuyen's arm grabbing my wrist. Suddenly used strength. Hard. Threw me against the wall she just leaned. I not yet stood steady. Chin already by Liu Nuyen pinched, raised. Her handsome face appeared before my eyes. Want? Do what exactly you ultimately want? Do what? Her mouth corners tense, stiff. Gaze looked at me. Vicious sharp. I not already told you forever not appear before me again. Perhaps recently, times meeting Liu Nuyen quite frequent. My immunity already increased. No longer strong reaction as first reunion. But at this time, Liu Nuyen's words hit face. Those events 4 years ago I always forced myself not recall. Immediately awakened. I clenched fingers. Tried my best not before her. Reveal any emotion and loss of composure. Almost without hesitation, cut her words. Really coincidence. My voice calm continued if possible. I also hope you forever not appear before me. Liu Nuyen's gaze even more vicious. As want tear me apart. I only felt she was angry. But I not understand why she angry. Anyway, 4 years ago, person suffered enough grievance and humiliation. Clearly was me. I secretly bitter smiled. But voice still not change. So Miss Liu, you completely rest assured. I absolutely not become your trouble. Liu Nuyen grabbing my hand. Force immediately increased to shocking. Pain to my back as stopped breathing. But I still not beg. Even one cry not emit. I waited until myself gradually adapted to this pain. Again slowly opened mouth once more. Miss Liu, please high hand let go. Let me quickly disappear from your sight. Said finished. I also intentionally polite. Said. Liu Nuyen in heart suddenly surged. Impulse want to immediately strangle person before. Her pupils contracted violently. Even fingers pinching my chin. Also, lightly trembled. She looked at me very long. As if angry to extreme. Suddenly cold laughed. Thank me. You have what to thank me. If I remember not wrong, 4 years ago. You by me slept. I gave money to you. You 1 coin also not take. So should be I must thank you right. Said then Liu Nuyen again cold laughed one. Gaze looked at me. Brought a strand malicious even herself not clear reason. Even words said. Also never vicious and sarcastic to this extent. I as stabbed by sharp blade. Blood on my face immediately disappeared. None. My hands reflex clenched into fists. Used strength squeezed own palms. Only relied on continuous pains this. Barely maintained emotions. Not let myself collapse. I still maintained just now posture looked Liu Nuryen unchanged, even gaze still calm appearance. Indifferent as just now. Actually, I not want look at her, but I not dare move, feared myself only need move. Tears hidden under eyes, would pour out, two people both not speak anymore. Corridor atmosphere is frozen, not know past how long. Phone in pocket suddenly rang. Ring in quiet air, especially piercing. Liu Nuryen as if startled, whole body suddenly released control over me, then retreated one step, left me arrogantly left, finished dinner. Everyone together went to hot spring pool, in others chatting lively atmosphere. I still always silent not speak, quietly lay beside hot spring pool, only because Liu Nuryen's existence. My chest stifled a strand anger, as soaking hot spring time longer, that anger strand heavier, even made me breathing also difficult. No way. I stood up left hot spring pool, not far from where Vung keyed they, found a lounge chair, lay down, though separated a section. I still could hear Vuong Ki their laughter talk, soaking hot spring long, people easy thirsty. Li Hao just wanted call waiter bring water. Truong Vu just in time looked toward me, suddenly opened mouth let me go by. Not long. Truong Vu carried 5 bottles water return. He first gave Vuong Ki it in pool. Li Hao and Li Dad 1 bottle, then held 2 remaining bottles ran to my side. When giving water to me, leaned close my ear, light voice said A Thun. You can help me one thing not. I twisted bottle cap, not drink water, but turned head looked at him asked why. Just now I felt stomach slightly uncomfortable, perhaps ate bad thing. A Thun can trouble you run one trip, help me buy some medicine back okay. This request of Truong Vu to me not difficult, I not think much. M1 sound then stood up from lounge chair. Thank you A Thun, really trouble you too much. Truong Vu eye corners curved, radiant smile. No problem I replied. Truong Vu eye corners curved radiant smile. No problem, I replied. Truong Vu eye corners curved radiant smile. No problem, I replied. I turned walked toward changing room. Just walked few steps. Truong Vu as suddenly remembered something. Ran small 2 steps chased right. A Thun don't bring here. I prepare a bit later will return room rest. You help me bring to hotel room okay. Okay. Truong Vu again said sorry. Just when I prepared leave. He again supplemented one sentence almost forgot. A Thun, I already moved to room 1808, no longer beside you. I nodded. Not say more. Thus stepped straight into changing room. Hot spring resort occupied area very wide. More 1,000 square meters. Night no more shuttle cars. I only could walk to reception area. To place have pharmacy. I first took medicine for Truong Vu. Then thought everyone finished soaking. Might be hungry. So again went supermarket chose a basket snacks. Only then paid. Left reception area. I returned to Manor Hotel area. Took elevator to 18th floor. Highest floor all suites. Room doors far apart. I walked nearly 2 minutes. Only found room 1808, Truong Vu said. Pressed doorbell. Waited a bit then. Room door heard slippers sound. Right after door opened. I originally thought Truong Vu opened door person opened. Fundamentally, not look at me one. Casually said bring things in. Said finished, then turned walked into beside bathroom. Though I not see clear face person opened, but only through voice I already recognized that was Liu Nuryen. I once thought Truong Vu this young master, not used to regular room. Self spent money changed to suite, not expecting this was Liu Nuryen's room. Also normal. Liu Nuryen is Truong Vu's girlfriend. They same hotel, same room also nothing strange. Anyway, this matter also not much related to me. I also not need spend too much thought on them. I only came bring things for Truong Vu. Only wanted bring finished, then leave immediately. Anyway 2 hours ago, I just in restaurant corridor, with Liu Nuryen argued very uncomfortable. At this time, Liu Yenyi was in bathroom. I just in time could put things down then leave, thinking this. I hurriedly withdrew thoughts, carried shopping bag quick steps entered room. Bedroom door in suite closed tight. In living room not see Truong Vu's figure. Surely he was in bedroom. Liu Nuryen opened door, said sentence. Bring things in. Surely Truong Vu already told her I would come bring things. Thus, I also not need enter bedroom greet Truong Vu. Avoid waste time. I quickly took medicine from shopping bag, placed in easy C position on tea table, then not linger second, turned rushed outdoor. Who knew I just stepped few steps? Bathroom door suddenly pulled open. Liu Nuyen, wearing home clothes holding tissue, just wiping hands, leisurely stepped out. I abruptly stopped steps, fingers clenched tight shopping bag, unconsciously retreated one step. Liu Nuyen walked toward me 2 steps. Only then discovered in room had person standing. Perhaps thought was coffee she just ordered brought. Waiting her out sign receipt, so not pay much attention. Directly extended hand before me demand bill. Liu Nuyen's action made me stunned. I stared at her long beautiful hand, looked 2 times, only then raised head looked at her, opened mouth said. I originally intended say to her things placed on tea table, but just said 2 words. Liu Nuyen abruptly turned head, sharp gaze looked at me. You why here? Could it be Truong Vu not tell her was me coming bring medicine? I of course not. Let Liu Nuyen think I appeared here because of her. I came find Truong Vu. Truong Vu. Truong classmate find Truong classmate. Not to Truong classmate room. Run to my room find Truong classmate. Do what? In Liu Nuyen's head. Immediately flashed last week from Kothun home. Finished eating. I alone returned school. She called Kothun dorm. I opened mouth asked sentence. May I ask you looking for Truong Vu right? So she treated me and Truong Vu as one. Good. Liu Nuyen suddenly laughed. That laugh looked happy. But I bottom cold to scary. This excuse found good really. Really beautiful. You think use excuse like this to my room? I will keep you. I tell you, 4 years ago, even if I drank alcohol, you free offered I also not bother touch. 4 years later, even if you pay, I also not touch one finger you. You really shameless. Just now in restaurant, I already said clear like this. You still thick-faced to my room. Ultimately I too naive. Think explain you will believe I lowered head. One sentence also not want say more. Directly bypassed Liu Nuyen walked outdoor. Right moment I pulled door. Liu Nuyen's sweet doorbell again rang timely. I completely no interest who came. Even not want look one. Only lowered head just about to open mouth say sorry. Trouble you step aside. Vung Kiet's voice with some uncertainty then, transmitted. A Thun I hurriedly swallowed words about to say. Raised head look. Besides Vung Kit, also had Truong Vu and Li Hao. A Thun why you here? Li Hao as saw unbelievable scene. Instinctively blurted. Just words not yet finished. Vung Kiet, standing beside, then strongly elbowed his arm. Winked at him. Li Hao immediately understood Vung Kiet's meaning. Hurriedly shut mouth. In Li Hao and Vung Kiet's perception, I was through Truong Vu knew Liu Nuyen, and Liu Nuyen was Truong Vu's girlfriend. At this time, I appeared in Liu Nuyen's room. Either I actively pursued Liu Nuyen, either Liu Nuyen and I secretly behind Truong Vu had affair. They originally planned with Truong Vu come find Li. Again bumped into this scene. Li Hao and Vung Kiet occasionally looked at each other. Corridor atmosphere immediately became awkward. I knew Li Hao and Vung Kiet already misunderstood. Actually also not blame them. Middle night. One man appeared in one woman's room. Want not misunderstood also difficult. I only thought a bit then opened mouth, said. Truong Vu following my words, said. Truong Vu also spoke. But his words not said to me, but to Liu Nuyen standing not far behind me. Liu senior sister. We just ordered some late night snacks. Thought you also here. So came ask you want, eat, not. Perhaps because just angry. Though Liu Nuyen already restrained much anger. But face still very ugly. Facing Truong Vu's gentle question. She even eyelids not raise. Only lightly shook head, indicate refuse. Then Liu senior sister if you hungry later contact me. Truong Vu as if not mind Liu Nuyen's coldness. Still smiled, gently said. This time Liu Nuyen not respond his gaze. But turned gently look. Me as completely not know. I why appeared here. Tone with some innocence and strange. A Thun already so late. Why you in Liu senior sister's room? I why appeared here. Could it be he not know? My brows lightly moved. In heart as if understood something. Vung Kiet and Li Hao. Fundamentally not no matter. Truong Vu asked me help. Heard Truong Vu ask this. I only treated as he was questioning. Everyone same dorm. Later still must live together. Vung Kiet not want relation too tense. Hurriedly opened mouth mediate if I remember not wrong. A Thun studied high school in To Than. Liu senior sister also To Than person. Perhaps they knew long ago. Just we not know. A Thun came find Liu senior sister. Perhaps had important matter need say. Li Hao heard Vung Keat's words. Continuously nodded echo. Right. Perhaps they knew from before. Truong Vu Brow's eyes contained smile. Still that gentle appearance. Not before I already asked a Thun. I and Le Yu senior sister knew not. A Thun said not know. Also said not pay much attention to Liu's senior sister. Vung Kiat and Li Hao by Truong Vu's words made speechless. Not know should continue how. If just now I only vaguely understood something. Then at this time, I already completely clear. Truong Vu's intention. Clearly he asked me help. Led me step by step to Liu Nuyen's room. Now again pretended completely, not know. Not only that, also exposed excuse Vung Keat found help me. He clearly wanted me bare name. Seduce brother's girlfriend. Truong Vu I appeared here. Could it be you not know? I looked straight into Truong Vu's eyes. Voice calm asked. Truong Vu again put innocent appearance. Opened wide eyes. Face full not understand and confused. Asked back a Thun. You say this what meaning? I how know? You why appeared here? You not know not. Was you ran to tell me? Stomach uncomfortable. Asked me go buy medicine. Also said you moved to room 1808. Told me bring here. I just said just turned head looked into Liu Nuyen's room. Medicine you need. Was on tea table in room. To prove my words. Vung Kiat politely asked Liu Nuyen. I can enter see a bit not. Received Liu Nuyen's light nod. Vung Kiat immediately stepped into room. Really have. Very quick Vung Kiat held a box medicine came out. Because already had evidence. Vung Kiat turned head asked Truong Vu. A Vu. What a Thun just said all true. Truong Vu not answer Vung Kiat's question. Only stared at medicine box. As saw something extremely unbelievable. Lost a while only raised head. Brought unbelievable looked at me. A Thun why you do this? I have asked you buy things not. He put extremely wronged appearance. Eye sockets red. Turned seek help Vung Kiat and Li Hao. Vung Kiat Li Hao. You know. Tonight, I always soaking hot spring. If stomach uncomfortable, I how still soak hot spring. A Thun. Is it you wanted find Liu's senior sister but no excuse. So used me as shield not. Right surely this. Truong Vu forcefully nodded. As pulling Vung Kiat and Li Hao. You think. Even if I really asked him buy medicine. Also would say bring to my room. How let bring to Liu, senior sister's room. Moreover. If really, I told him, come teacher medicine, Li Hao. You see. I still can with everyone play long like this in hot spring. Right no man can bear. Own girlfriend, middle night. Alone room with other man. Truong Vu is Liu Nuyen's boyfriend. He how can let me to Liu Nuyen's room? Again how can? Clearly no I in Liu Nuyen's room. But still with everyone happy in hot spring. Vung Kiat and Li Hao, though not respond, Truong Vu's words. But from their expressions can see. They clearly already believed Truong Vu. Seeing this scene. I treated as completely understood. Truong Vu came prepared. Though I not know. Truong Vu from when already resented me. But I dare affirm he early wanted design harm me. He said bring late night snacks for Liu Nuyen was fake. Led Li Hao and Vung Kiat come catch adultery was real. 1 to let Vung Kiat witness for him. 2 to let me lose face before whole dorm. Truong Vu thought plan thorough like this. Naturally. Not stupid. Saw Li Hao and Vung Kiat both stood his side. He even more wrong. Eyes teary. A Thun. Why you use me? Everyone all say. 4 years ago. First year. Graduated already famous everywhere was me. Not simple character. If not accident 3 years ago. Made me coma 3 years. Now I surely already a. Always I not believe these rumors. Because I felt a. Thun you very good. But to today I only discovered myself wrong. A Thun really not expect you to approach Liu's senior sister. Again used me as excuse. Wasted I always treated you so well. Following Truong Vu's words. Big tears like beans from his eye corners rolled down. Truong Vu not cry then fine. Just cried one. Made Vung Kiat and Li Hao originally thought I used Truong Vu. Even more cannot stand. A Vu you don't cry anymore. Everyone same dorm. A Thun how you do this matter. A Thun you apologize to a Vu. This matter originally you wrong. You find Liu's senior sister then fine. Still used a Vu. Too much. I originally by Truong Vu harmed. I already explained to Liu Nuyen. But she not believe. Also said harsh words. Now, even roommates also thought I had bad intention. Wanted rob brother's girlfriend. Heard Voon Kiat and Lee Hao's words. My heart cold half. Face also became pale from beginning to end, not once opened mouth. Liu Nuyen. From beginning to end, not once opened mouth. Liu Nuyen always stared at my back very long. Then gaze fell on my fingertips, though separated a section. But she could clearly see my fingers lightly trembling. Liu Nuyen's mouth corners lightly pursed. Again looked at my fingertips few seconds. Suddenly wanted say but stop. Facing her standing adore me. Suddenly opened mouth repeated. Truong Vu's just words. Just tone. No longer pitiful as Truong Vu, but full sarcasm and ridicule. Wasted I from before to now treated you so well. Words just fell. I lightly cold laughed. Truong Vu. You say this not feel ashamed. You what meaning? Clearly you used me. Still before everyone slander me. You not only no remorse. Still say this kind words. You ultimately want how? Truong Vu cried even harder. Whole body trembled. Looked pitiful. Innocent. Extremely. Voon Kiat and Lee Hao's gaze looked at me. Full dissatisfaction. I treated as not see. Only stared Truong Vu. I want how. I not want how at all. I only want ask you one sentence Truong Vu. Your behavior tonight, my words said, is playing with me or serious? A thun to this time. Still not admit you harmed me. Instead, again counterattack continue. Defame me. Counterattack this word used good really. But ultimately who is the one counterattacking? I not wait Truong Vu finish. Then spoke cut him. My voice though not high, but tone much heavier. Don't circle with me. My voice not counted friendly. Voon Kiat could not endure, shouted a thun. I still is not hear Voon Kiat's complaint. Only tightly looked Truong Vu. Continued my just words. Self-talked Truong Vu. You only need answer me. You ultimately playing with me or serious? A thun I really not expect you or person like this. Like before, Truong Vu again avoided my question. I not speak any more, but directly extended hand. Removed waterproof watch worn on wrist. I sincerely treated you as friend. Even just now knew you used and slandered me. Truong Vu, still narrating. I as completely not hear Truong Vu's words. Treated as no one beside pressed button beside watch. I though difficult and angry, but really never blamed you too much. I brought watch to ear, as listening something. In my heart, still longed could continue be friends with you. I took watch from ear, fingers quick, continuous pressed few more, watch buttons. Even I still had thought tell Voon Kiat and Lee Hao. Tonight matter, treat as never happened, for us still best roommates. Best friends. Word, friend in Truong Vu's mouth, not yet out. Suddenly, a voice rang, thun. You can help me one thing not. Truong Vu's about to say words. Immediately disappeared, no trace. Clearly his voice. But just now he clearly never said this sentence. Same felt shocked also Voon Kiat and Lee Hao. Corridor. Quiet one piece. So next transmitted my voice. Appeared especially clear. Why I stomach slightly uncomfortable. Following Truong Vu's voice again rang. Everyone finally regained senses. Not appointment together through gazes. Toward watch in my hand. Turns out from beginning to end. Watch only decoration in our eyes. Not simple watch. But had recording function. Though not especially clear. But based on clear words could distinguish. Enough for everyone understand. Truong Vu's voice transmitted from watch. Meaning expressed. Truong Vu's face gradually became pale. His eye corners. Occasionally glanced toward Liu Nuyen behind me. Whole body clearly somewhat swaying. Corridor atmosphere in instant became unusual stiff. Voon Kiat and Lee Hao successively looked toward Truong Vu. Truong Vu's face sometimes white sometimes red. He pursed tight lips. Hands used strength crumpled shirt hem. Appearance exactly thief caught red-handed. Recording still continued. Corridor. Quiet to heart shaking. I prepare a bit later will return room rest. So you help me bring to hotel room okay? Following my reply, Truong Vu belatedly remembered what he had said. His whole body is electrocuted. Violently trembled. Toward me rushed bearing fangs brandishing claws. Enough don't play anymore. He just roared. Just the bag in hand. Without mercy threw at my face. I not expect Truong Vu suddenly attacked. I saw bag about to hit my face. One hand tightly grabbed my arm. Quick hand I pulled my whole body strong back. Bag brushed past my head. Hit door emitted loud sound. I not yet recovered from shock lost 2 seconds. Just slowly came over. At this critical moment, it was Liu Nuyen who pulled me. I had no time to think about the reason for Liu Nuyen's action. Instinctively, snatched my hand from Liu Nuyen's palm, jerked hard out, then stepped forward 2 steps, stood in front of Truong Vu, his reaction so intense. Was it not afraid everyone would hear the latter part? But I have never been a kind person to be bullied. If others do not offend me, I also do not offend others. Since he provoked me, I naturally would not leave him any leeway. The recording in the interruption just now had finished playing, but I had not stopped yet. Instead rewound the recording a segment, pressed play again, almost forgot a thun. I already moved to room 1808, no longer next to you. I waited until this sentence of Truong Vu completely played finished. Only then retracted the watch, wore it back on wrist. Then not fast, not slow, raised eyelids. Gaze ice cold, looked toward Truong Vu. Opportunity not that not given to you. It was you yourself not know to cherish. Truong Vu's face pale to terrifying. Lower lip bitten hard by teeth showed cyan color. But my voice opening mouth not only not soften, instead even sharper. Since you clearly, 4 years ago, first year graduated already famous everywhere was me, not ordinary person. Then I advise you 1 sentence less come provoke me. I did not pause at all, turned body decisively left, until I stepped into the elevator. Vung Keat and Li Hao only then as if awakened from dream. 2 people both not say anything, only looked at Truong Vu 1 glance, then successively found excuses left. Corridor. Immediately only left Truong Vu and Liu Nuyen 2 people. Truong Vu lowered head, fundamentally not dare look at Liu Nuyen. Actually, at beginning, he also not intend to deal with me, all because of Liu Nuyen. He only then meticulously set up tonight's play. He was famous male god of school. Girls chasing him could line up 2 laps around sports field, but his heart very high. No one caught his eye, until met Liu Nuyen. That day eating in cafeteria, he deliberately sat beside Liu Nuyen, just opened mouth called. Liu Nuyen turned head, looked at him 1 glance. At that time he thought himself called too loud, led to Liu Nuyen followed voice looked over. But throughout that meal, Liu Nuyen again many times looked at him. This made him mistakenly think himself had made Liu Nuyen notice, heart full of joy. Later even made him joyful to madness after eating. When he went to wash food tray, Liu Nuyen again stood beside him, asked classmate, can leave phone number not? That moment he joyful to hard to control himself. He extremely suppressed joy in heart, pretended reserved with Liu Nuyen, exchanged phone numbers. He often actively contacted Liu Nuyen. Liu Nuyen again rarely replied. He thought Liu Nuyen perhaps born like that, personality cold, though Liu Nuyen never clearly expressed want to be lover with him. But when Li Hao and Vung Keat misunderstood his relationship with Liu Nuyen, he also never corrected, because Truong Vu felt Liu Nuyen sooner or later would become his girlfriend. If not Liu Nuyen, why invite him eat? Why invite him join outdoor party? Not say, invite him, but every time mentioned several words you dorm. Just Truong Vu at that time, whole mind, immersed in joy of approaching Liu Nuyen, fundamentally, never discovered the unusual in Liu Nuyen's words. Until night of outdoor party, he returned. Sapol Tun told Haim. Liu Nuyen once called dorm, looking for him, though that night, he relied on flawless words. Dispelled Vung Keat's doubts. But in heart from then born a knot. Liu Nuyen called dorm, himself clearly right beside, Vung Keat and Li Hao also there. That phone call really looking for himself. Until tonight at Mudon Din coincidentally met Liu Nuyen, he only then suddenly enlightened. Everything understood. Liu Nuyen, where had feelings for himself, clearly was wine not in cup but in lake, in Kothun, and more than 1 month now himself, only was a fool being used. How could he be willing? How could he be calm? But he ultimately not want with Liu Nuyen tear face, so only wanted to ruin Ko Thun. He deliberately let Vung Keat and Li Hao despise Ko Thun, also wanted let Liu Nuyen think So Thun was person full of schemes. Precisely because of this, only had tonight's scene, thinking to hear. Truong Vu's fingers lightly trembled, then carefully bit by bit raised head, looked toward Liu Nuyen. Liu Nuyen was bending to pick up the bag just thrown. That moment, in Truong Vu's heart as ashes again rose a strand. Hope he did this. Did it mean would forgive himself not? Liu senior sister Truong Vu's words not yet finished. Liu Nuyen already stood straight, raised hand. Then the bag without mercy smashed into his face. Following intense pain hit face. Stabbed into Truong Vu's heart. His heart immediately again fell to bottom. She where was picking bag, clearly was returned tit for tat. Just now throwing bag not succeed. Instead not become returned to himself. Liu Nuyen as if one moment also not want stay with him. Retreated into hotel room one step. Raised hand before him fiercely closed door. Experienced such unpleasant matter. I also lost interest continue stay at hot spring resort. Manor weekend. Next morning, I successively sent messages to An Nguyen, Vung Keat and Li Hao. Casually found an excuse then directly into city returned home. That night I not returned school. Next morning had class returned school directly went to classroom. Until class bell rang, Truong Vu still not appeared. After class ended Vung Keat and Li Hao came find me chat. I only then knew. Last night, Truong Vu like me also not returned dorm rest. Several following days, whether in classroom or dorm, I all not see Truong Vu's figure. Until Friday, Vung Keat and Li Hao 3 people finished class, returned to dorm. Li Hao was about to take key open door. Door again pulled open from inside. Truong Vu. Many days not seen. Pulled suitcase from room stepped out. Vung Keat and Li Hao originally noisy, immediately silent. A moment later, Vung Keat and Li Hao only then successively opened mouth, greeted Truong Vu. A Vu Truong Vu roughly sensed atmosphere somewhat unusual. Instinctively raised head looked forward one glance. Then footsteps then stopped in place. Person Truong Vu saw first was Vung Keat walking in front most. Next was Li Hao. His lips lightly moved. As want greet us. Just words not yet out mouth. Already saw me walking at end. His face sank. Gaze clearly became cold. Then not say one word. Directly bypassed Vung Keat. Pulled suitcase head also not turn. Stepped big left. When Truong Vu passed beside me, my eye corner, glanced saw on his face had a wound. I could not help turned head looked at Truong Vu's face. Not yet seen clear that ultimately what kind wound. Truong Vu already sensed my gaze. As electrocuted, violently raised hand covered his face. Then turned head glared me one. Gaze cold to extreme. Then quickened steps. Very quick already disappeared at stair corner. Next again was a long period. I never met Truong Vu. If at beginning not because of Truong Vu, I think myself and Li Yunyen definitely would not have that unexpected reunion. Also would not have later. Liu Nuyen frequently appeared in my world. So, now following Truong Vu disappeared from my sight. Liu Nuyen also thoroughly from my world disappeared no trace. I sincerely felt like this very good. I again returned to original life, flat without waves. Peaceful stable. Days passed one by one. I see autumn about to end. Just when I almost about to forget clean the reunion with Liu Nuyen. Forget clean. Ultimately, still again heard some rumors related to her. That was a Thursday. I finished acting class returned to dorm. Discovered atmosphere of Vung Keat and Li Hao, somewhat not right. Then lightly furrowed brows. Casually asked what is it. Li Hao and Vung Keat both not say anything. 2 people's gazes again, not appointment together looked toward Truong Vu's bed. I also followed turned head looked. Only then belatedly discovered Truong Vu's bed already empty. Not only things not see, even things on desk also disappeared, no trace. His cabinet not locked. Inside also empty. Li Hao said finished again supplemented me. And Vung Keat returned when these things already not there. Probably he not want meet us. So took advantage we went class not here. Alone returned quietly packed left. Looks like he really decided not return anymore. However, just now little doing next dorm came over. Said afternoon today saw Truong Vu. Was a woman came help him pack things. He also talked few sentences with Truong Vu. Truong Vu told him, himself moved to girlfriend's house live. Right. Li Hao continued Vung Keat continued, say. Little Duong also said that woman extremely beautiful. Drove an Audi. Car of senior sister Liu precisely Audi. Also carried Vung Keat 2 times. So, I and Vung Keat guessed. Truong Vu surely moved to senior sister Lia's house. Not guess. Surely fact. Compared to Li Hao. Vung Keat's voice even more certain. I remember time we went outdoor party. People dorm senior sister Liu once said. Senior sister Liu only occasionally return dorm stay. She outside had own house. Heard was luxurious house. Moreover, paid full amount one time, value several tens millions. Senior sister Liu indeed, not ordinary rich. Liu Nu Yen. Of course not ordinary rich. Behind her was listed corporation Ha Group, not to mention luxurious house several tens millions in center Bukkin. Even if Buktan Bukkin, that famous rich gathering area, villa counted by 100 millions, she also could easily buy. However, these gossip matters. Early from 4 years ago, already not much related to me. Expression on my face not change much. Directly took clothes changed went into bathroom. Proverb says ear hear is false eye see is true. People more or less all like gossip. Eye and heart very clear. That day Voom Kiat and Li Hao only casually chatted. True, false, mixed. Until next afternoon, before I went physical education class. Stopped by school supermarket bought a bottle water. Came out then saw Truong Vu and Li Yunyen. I only then knew. Those gossip true false mixed that Voom Kiat and Li Hao said. True false, mixed. True false, mixed. Really all true. Two people faced standing not know saying what. Liu Nu Yen lightly lowered head. In hand held car key. Following her action. The car behind her leaned against. Car lights occasionally flashed one. Exactly like Li Hao and Vung Qi described. Indeed was a luxurious Audi. Thinking this, I then gaze from on Liu Nu Yen and Truong Vu. Retracted. Just when my gaze retracted half, Liu Nu Yen always lowered head suddenly raised head. Gaze just happened looked toward direction I stood. Sunlight quite glaring. I not sure if myself saw wrong. Flustered felt Liu Nu Yen's expression lightly furrowed. Then she abruptly stood straight. Appearance as any moment would walk toward me. I instinctively lifted foot. Footsteps hurried walked toward sports field. Walked about 50 meters. Then I turned head looked back. Saw Liu Nu Yen and Truong Vu still stood original place. I could not help secretly bitter smiled. Just now I surely saw wrong. Liu Nu Yen, how could walk toward me? Just her Audi again somewhat familiar. Seems once seen somewhere. Liu Nu Yen's mood recently always very not good. Especially today. She drove left school when discovered wallet fell in dorm. Then stopped car before school gate. Intended turn back take. Result just got off car. Then by long time not seen Truong Vu blocked. Truong Vu stood before her. Said rambling a pile words. She not listen carefully. So always not speak. Actually Truong Vu also not say much. But she still lost patience. Raised head just about to tell him move aside. Result then saw standing not far. Before supermarket door, I was looking at her and Truong Vu. Gaze pure, not bring any emotion. But that moment she also not know why. In heart suddenly born, a kind indescribable panic. Instinctively then lifted foot toward me. Just foot not yet stepped out. I already turned body footsteps hurried left. Mood originally not good. Immediately bad to extreme. She stared at place I just stood. Silently looked a while. Then even things not take. Directly turned pulled car door returned to car. She not care. Truong Vu was extending hand. Continuously patted car window. Fiercely stepped accelerator 1. Left him behind. Arrogantly left. Near home when Liu Nu Yen received phone Trun Vien Vien. Called her to Hao Za Ngok Din play cards. She still not thought go or not go. Mind oh. Dr. Trun then hung up. Drove to community gate. Liu Nu Yen just about to turn in. Ultimately hesitated a bit. Still chose turn car head. Drove toward Hao Za Ngok Din. Time playing cards passed very quick. Blink eye outside window sky already dark. Tren Vien Vien at Liu Nu Yen self draw. Pushed down tiles before after. Raised hand looked watch already near 8 o'clock. Then turned head. Looked from appeared until now always silent. One sound not emit Liu Nu Yen. Asked go beside, eat some what? Liu Nu Yen knew beside in Trun Vien Vien's mouth. Only Bak Kin Grand Hotel. Her fingers casually fiddled a tile. Pondered a while. Lightly nodded. First stood up. Walked out private room. Tren Vien hurriedly called waiter sign bill. Then carried code hurriedly chased. Finished eating Trun Vien following habit took cigarette box. Drew one cigarette. Just about to bring to mouth. Then remembered Liu Nu Yen. Then changed direction cigarette. Brought before Liu Yen 1. Liu Nu Yen, extended hand, accepted. Not speak. Trun Vien first lit cigarette for Liu Nu Yen. Then lit for himself. He held cigarette, slowly inhaled one. Thought Liu Nuyen would as before, clamp cigarette at fingertips, not smoke. Silently, waited cigarette burn. Who knew next second? The woman again put cigarette into mouth, fiercely inhaled one. Tren Vien, same university with Liu Nuyen 4 years. Understood her most. Liked cigarettes but never smoked. Seems this was except 3 years ago. He saw her smoke big puffs one time after. Second time saw her smoke. Liu Nuyen's unusual action made Tren Vien stunned. Then gaze fell on Liu Nuyen's rice plate. Then, he belatedly discovered, in Liu Nuyen's plate not have bit oil. Dinner seemed only he ate alone. And Liu Nuyen's chopsticks still not moved. Tren Vien quickly spat out cigarette in mouth. Opened mouth asked what is it? Mood not good. Liu Nuyen raised hand again, fiercely inhaled one cigarette. Through swirling smoke, she glanced Tren Vien one. Still appearance, not open mouth. What at Bakan not happy? Tren Vien again opened mouth. Mentioned graduation. Tren Vien said more. You say you number 1 academy already took bachelor degree. School still urged you go. America, study university. Result you again abandoned many years study. Went Bakan. I really not know say you how. You graduate Bakain. How compare with number 1 academy? Compare with America. Step back 10,000 steps, say. Even if you study tired, with your many years university accumulation, casually go listed company be CEO also fine. Again step back 10,000 steps, say. Even if you not want be CEO what? You return home. Take over family business general manager Liu fine. No matter choose which. Also stronger than to buck on study again from beginning. I really think not through. You why abandon great future. Unlimited bright path not go. Must choose a path. From zero start again go. You do this. Not clearly. Is push down all your many years effort and struggle. Said to end. Person involved Liu Nuyen not excited. Tren Vien instead excited, regretful. You say you must think twisted how. Only make choice like this. Tell truth I really pity for you. I not fear other. Only fear you now abandon too much. Later have one day will regret. Liu Nuyen always silent. Not have any sign open mouth speak. Self said so much Tren Vien. Paused a moment. He suddenly, as thought something. Turned head looked Liu Nuyen. Brought some uncertainty. Spoke asked Nuyen. You to Bakan is there hidden reason not? I with you university 4 years. But never heard you say you to directing feel interest. So don't use dream lie me. Honest confess. Is because someone come not. Liu Nuyen's fingers clamping cigarette lightly stiffened. A moment later, she only then brought cigarette to before ashtray. Lightly tapped one. Ash quickly fell. Tren Vien like a detective. Still analyzing university 4 years. You every month all run back Buk Kin one trip. Is go meet someone not. Male or female. You to Buk Kin. Is related to this person not. And this person is also at Bakan not. Waiter bill. Silent whole evening. Liu Nuyen finally opened mouth. Said to Tren Vien. First sentence after today met him. I will not really guess right. Tren Vien's words not yet finished. Liu Nuyen signed bill extinguished cigarette. Again. One time walked ahead left. Because Hao Za and Gok Din. And Buk Kin Grand Hotel too close. So 2 people walked to. Returned to Hao Za and Gok Din door. Tren Vien. Only upstairs card room still not ended. Want up play more not. No tomorrow morning still have class. Tren Vien saw. Liu Nuyen really not want up anymore. Then bid her then went upstairs. Liu Nuyen stood before Hao Za and Gok Din door a bit. Only then walked to parking lot. Drove Liu Nuyen went back school. Lights outside car window. Sometimes bright, sometimes dark, shone on her handsome face. She looked straight ahead. Expression looked very calm. Until near Academy Road. She suddenly stepped brake. Liu Nuyen looked at empty street ahead. Looked a bit. Only then slowly turned head through car window looked to roadside. Under dim yellow streetlight. One person curled body squatted on ground. My head lowered deeply. She not see my face. But she still one glance recognized I who. My shoulders lightly trembled. As crying. Liu Nuyen looked at such scene. Fingers gripping steering wheel. Not control bit by bit increased force. I squatted beside roadside. Head buried in knees. One hand used strength pressed stomach. One hand clenched, tight fist. Furrowed tight brows. just now still fine. At this time not know why. Stomach suddenly hurt. At beginning only slightly stung. I thought strained breath, so not pay much attention. Continued walked toward school gate. Who knew walked more stomach pain feeling heavier. To end hurt to. I breathe not. Even 2 legs also hurt to soft. Fundamentally not lift step. I only could hug stomach slowly squatted down. Hoped pain a bit would ease. About 4-5 minutes passed. This pain even fiercer than previous several times. Then whole body again one more sat down on ground. Car sounds occasionally rushed on road. In my ears gradually far. Just when my whole body hurt to already began blur. I dimly heard a familiar voice. From top head transmitted. Why you sitting here? I thought myself. Had auditory hallucination. Stunned a bit. Only then dimly raised head one. Before me was a pair black high heels. I furrowed brows. With difficulty raised head looked up. My gaze just looked to woman's waist. Stomach pain made before eyes dark. Whole body soft collapsed to ground. A thun. A thun that familiar voice again rang beside ear. Completely different from calm just now. Full of worry and urgency. Even voice also brought clear tremble. I thought myself surely had illusion. That woman how could use such tone. Call me but this illusion again very real. I even illusion saw that woman extended hand. Lightly patted my face. As wont call me awake. I trembled wanted open eyes. But not yet opened eyes. Whole body already completely fainted. In last second before lost consciousness. I vaguely seemed heard one sentence. Dr. Chu right not. Now you immediately come to me. One trip I when woke up. Originally, no longer on cold, dark big road. But lay in warm quilt, soft mattress. I lay on bed dazed a bit. Only then recognized ceiling above somewhat unfamiliar. I turned eyes. Only then belatedly remembered. Last night, I alone ran to Dao Ko eat hand-pulled noodles. On way back school suddenly, stomach pain. Wanted call for help. Then I fainted. So now I wear. I thought to hear. Abruptly hugged quilt sat up. Hit eyes was a completely unfamiliar environment. Seems this was a bedroom. Pure European style. Large white floor to ceiling windows. Beige wallpaper. Exquisite elegant furniture. Whole room low-key but exuded luxury. This whose house? Looked at room arrangement. Owner surely very rich. I just looked around. In room had 2 doors. One closed, one open. I through open door could see. Inside was walk-in closet displayed. Hung full row. Neat female clothes. So I was at a woman's house. This thought of mine not yet fell. Bedroom door already pushed open. I instinctively looked following sound. A unfamiliar middle-aged woman. Lightly stepped in. In moment saw me awake footsteps paused. Then smiled friendly sir. You awake? I looked at unfamiliar middle-aged woman a bit. Only then opened mouth greeted. Hello middle-aged woman heard this. Immediately smiled again opened mouth. I am housekeeper here. You can call me Aunt Truong. Said then Aunt Truong as remembered something. Continued say. Look my memory this. Almost forgot. Sir, you wait a bit. I go inform Miss Aunt Truong not give me time react. Turned body then ran small left bedroom. About 5-6 minutes later. Outside bedroom transmitted footsteps sound. I could distinguish this, not Aunt Truong's footsteps. Aunt Truong just now went not closed door. Sensed footsteps. I turned head looked door right that moment. Liu Nguyen wearing a beige home outfit, just happened appeared at bedroom door. My whole body abruptly stiffened. I looked Liu Nguyen, a bit. Brain only then slowly operated. Person last night brought me home was Liu Nguyen. So what I thought was illusion before fainting last night, all real. This thought second before still flashed in my head. Next second already by me without hesitation denied. The leather shoes I saw before fainting last night real. But those worried Athun sounds. Surely I had auditory hallucination. Use toes think also no. Liu Nguyen how could worry for me? While I thinking randomly, I heard again footsteps entered bedroom. Then Aunt Truong's voice rang, but was saying to Liu Nguyen, extremely respectful. Miss Liu I by Aunt Truong's appearance pulled back to senses. I only then discovered. Liu Nguyen just now still standing at door. Already walked to bedside. Her approach again made me following habit extremely uncomfortable. My fingers instinctively gripped tight bedsheet. Miss Liu porridge already brought up. Now, give sir eat not. Following Aunt Truong's, another opening. I only then noticed. In her hands compared to when just appeared more a food tray. Liu Nuyen not say anything, stared at me, looked at fingers using strength gripping bedsheet a bit, lightly nodded to Aunt Truong, received her permission. Aunt Truong only then walked to bedside. I first placed food tray on nightstand, then took 2 pillows placed at headboard, only then sat down, just stirred hot porridge, just opened mouth, said to me, Miss, last night Dr. Chu came when, said you had acute gastroenteritis, gave you IV 1 bottle, turns out last night I suddenly stomach pain like that, was because acute gastroenteritis. Following Aunt Truong's words, I lowered head glanced back of my hand one, indeed on left hand back saw needle mark. Dr. Chu instructed you these days all eat light some, so I cooked for you some porridge, you eat some, later still must drink medicine, said then Aunt Truong, then brought spoon porridge to beside my lips. I looked at white soft porridge not drink, but tilted head, looked Liu Nuyen standing beside, voice polite said last night thank you sister, clothes I wore last night, still intact on body, said finished I then lifted quilt, appearance wanted get off bed, sir you slept comatose so long, breakfast lunch all not eaten, body weak, still should eat some then get off bed. Aunt Truong hurriedly opened mouth advised no problem. I replied Aunt Truong, 1 sentence, found my shoes underground bent picked up. Aunt Truong still wanted advise more. Liu Nuyen from entered room until now, not said word, suddenly opened mouth. Words again was said to Aunt Truong's sister go out first. Yes, Miss Liu. When Aunt Truong stood up, Liu Nuyen again supplemented 1, bring porridge to me. Aunt Truong hurriedly 2 hands brought over. Liu Nuyen, 1 hand accepted, waited. Aunt Truong left closed bedroom door. Liu Nuyen only then looked me eat some. Even no appetite also must eat little. I just finished putting shoes stood straight. Words opening mouth said, completely not related to Liu Nuyen's words. Really very sorry, last night troubled sister. Liu Nuyen's mouth corners pursed 1. Words opening mouth though not bring any emotion, but voice still very calm. Why porridge not suit taste? From she and I reunited. Besides time at hot spring resort, she said harsh sarcastic words to me that time, said more some. Seems other times she either not talk with me, or words said countable on fingers, count carefully. This seems still was after 4 years reunited. First time, she talked with me calm like this, I always felt somewhat strange. I looked her 1. Liu Nuyen silent a bit, still not continue her words, but followed own intention, continued opened mouth, said I now much better, I take leave first. Liu Nuyen's mouth corners tense. 1. I vaguely saw, as some not happy, from her eye bottom flashed, waited I looked carefully. Woman's eye bottom already was peace calm and deep, she elegantly stood in place. Gaze calm looked at me leaving. You want eat what? I tell people prepare for you. In my memory, Liu Nuyen very rarely had patience like today. If was before, she could calm advise you 1 time. Already miracle. Today already advised to 3 sentences. In my heart even more strange. A long time. I only then voice very light, replied Liu Nuyen 1 sentence. Thank you no need. Following my words fell. I clearly sensed woman's expression, cold down. Even air in room, also became full pressure. I waited half minute, saw Liu Nuyen not say anything, then lifted foot prepared leave. Right when I just stepped 1 step, Liu Nuyen again opened mouth. Already no appetite eat rice. Then drink medicine first. Liu Nuyen just said just walked toward nightstand. Liu Nuyen not mention medicine, then fine. Just mentioned I only then remembered. Medical expenses last night myself still not paid. Then hurriedly spoke Miss Liu. Very sorry I just now momentarily not remember. Now can trouble sister tell me. Last night medical fee how much not? Liu Nuyen turned back to me stood. Body lightly stiff a bit. Only then bent placed bowl down. She has not heard my words. Self-extended handheld bedside phone receiver. Pressed 1 on it. Phone very quick answered. From Liu Nuyen's words I could distinguish. She called Aunt Truong. Pour cup water bring over hung up. Liu Nuyen held bag on nightstand. Took out several medicine boxes from inside. Lowered head looked a bit. Then took medicine. Aunt Truong just in time carried water in. Liu Nuyen conveniently accepted. Then only then turned body walked toward me. I not stupid of course knew. Liu Nuyen this was want me drink medicine. Not understand was. Liu Nuyen, why do this to me? Last night she brought me from Big Road back home. I could think she could not see death not save. Just now I awake. I actively said leave. She should feel very happy, very lucky. Could it be she was feeling happy? End story.